Again!
Why do you think that women deserve less?
Because they've been getting more for too long.
What?
Because they've been getting more for too long.
Okay, what is more?
What is what?
What is more?
Simps, people, pedestalizing women for nothing more than the fact that they have suckers, just giving them courtship, not making them work for relationships or any type of commitment. Just preferential treatment, like a whole bunch of different societal simping for females.
But if you think that, men are like stronger and physically,
Men are superior in every way.
so don't you think like because of, their physical strengths, they should be the one catering to women, not per se like giving them a lot more like protection in a way or like guiding?
That's a fantastic point that you made. And I actually agree with you.
Okay.
Since they're the more vulnerable and weaker sex,
Yes.
they should be protected. They should be provided for, right? And what you're referring to is chivalry, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Who kills chivalry, men or women?
I think both.
The correct answer is women kill chivalry.
Yeah, that I can agree with that too.
So what ended up happening, right? There's a reason why the phrase "nice guys finish last" is so prevalent in Western culture. Thanks to feminism and thanks to progressivism and liberalism, women simply don't respect or care about male authority, and they just want to get the best guy that they can get. So what's basically happened is we've had kind of like a correction where now guys don't feel the need to be chivalrous to women anymore. It used to be a time when, women behave like ladies and they would get treated as such. But nowadays,
Yeah.
there's no need since they're equal. So I would argue women kill chivalry, the very thing that they want.
Okay. I feel like it's both though, because like women, they can open or close that door, but men can also offer. I feel like since like, would you agree that men should be the one going after the woman, or do you think that it should be coming from both?
Traditionally speaking, men should be the one that are pursuing.
Uh-huh.
But once again, due to this very asymmetric dating marketplace, you have to be cautious about doing that. Because, and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
So an attractive woman, we're here in Miami, right? So an attractive woman in a major city tends to have guys in compartmentalized roles. One guy will be Uber, another guy will be mechanic, another guy will be sex, another guy will be sugar daddy. So since women, have kind of adapted to the new normal, guys need to be cognizant of this and act accordingly and make women earn that chivalry. So it's a case-by-case basis.
Okay.
But what I'm arguing is that most of the time by this case-by-case basis, most women simply wouldn't qualify.
Okay. What is the qualifications though?
A traditional female, which most women are not, unfortunately.
But so is it a traditional beliefs or like?
Yes, like
Okay.
a traditional mindset where she automatically understands the hierarchy of my man dictates things, I follow him. I'm not I'm not annoying, I'm not problematic. I make his life easier. But unfortunately, a lot of women don't do that. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I brought girls on my show and they say stupid stuff like, "Oh yeah, like don't you want a woman that challenges you?" And I'm like, no. Not at all. Like, we already got to go out into the world and get a challenge. Last thing we want to do is come home and deal with a rambunctious, loud, annoying woman that wants to sit there and challenge you. That's very annoying. But this is what we tell women. We actually teach them how to be less attractive to men. And men can't speak up and talk about this because if they do, they get canceled or they get, censored or whatever. Some of the biggest voices for this, they cancel my guy Andrew Tate. They've shadow banned us. They've kicked us off Meta. We got banned off Twitch. So they don't want this information getting out there because they think it's hate speech. But the reality is it's not hate speech, it's the truth. But that's what they do to censor people that they don't like.
Yeah, because like I can agree with you in certain scenarios. Like I do think that men have a role of like positioning themselves first, and women are kind of like submissive in a way. Like we help, right? But I also think that like there's obviously a communication that needs to be had where it's not like slave master or dog and owner. It's more like it's like two individuals that have different roles. Women have a role and a man have a role, and because they have those roles, they're kind of like uniting for a greater good together. And it's like not that we're less than or more than, it's more like because of your what you have that I don't, I can help you with terms of what you like. I can help you with things that you don't have. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's like it equals each other out. Not that I'm not saying like equality, but I can say that men are stronger than me or they can be smarter than me. It's true, but it's more like because I realize those are your attributes, I have other attributes that could help each other. So it's not like a better or greater or worse. That's, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, that's a productive way of categorizing it, right? That's some critical thinking skills, which is good. But a lot of girls don't think that way. They think I just need to be pretty and exist.
Okay.
Right? You know, it's a more of a what can you do for me type mindset. And, you know, you're here to get me. I don't need to necessarily do anything for you. So, you know, I wish more women had that critical thinking like, okay, he's really good at this. Let me kind of come in and fill in other roles. But a lot of women don't do that, unfortunately.
Right. Yeah, I just think it's because, like, when you say women deserve less, it's, like, immediate, like, oh, my God. You know, like.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I think in a majority of situations, women do, though, deserve less, right? Because they have this egalitarian mindset where they think that they're equal to a man, but at the same time, they want a guy that's superior to them. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Women want taller, more money, more competent.
Yeah.
But then they expect you to treat them equal. It's not a good trade for us.
Okay. Yeah. But yeah, thank you for talking to me.
No worries. Thank you.